It's a very great pleasure for me to welcome you, whether you're one of the small number of people here in person or are one of members of the court joining us by a video link, as Lady Black is, or are watching on our website, to welcome you to the swearing in of Lord Justice Stevens as the Justice of the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. It's a particular pleasure for me to welcome Lady Stevens and the other members of Sir Ben's family, who've travelled from Northern Ireland to join us here. I'm also delighted to welcome the Lord Chancellor, the Lord Chief Justice of Northern Ireland, the Lord Chief Justice of England and Wales, and the Lord President of the Court of Session. This ceremony is taking place, of course, in the circumstances of the coronavirus pandemic, so it's being conducted in a way which takes all due care for health and safety. We're holding it in the court, but we've had to take a number of precautions. Those of us who are here are seated differently from usual so as to maintain a safe distance between us. We've unfortunately had to limit the number of people attending and to keep them apart from one another. And Lady Stevens has kindly agreed, when the time comes for her husband to be helped into his new robes, to perform that role. The ceremony is relatively simple, but nonetheless important for that. After some introductory words about Lord Justice Stevens, I'll invite him to take the oaths required by law. First, the oath of allegiance to Her Majesty the Queen, and secondly, the judicial oath. This is etched on the glass screen in the entrance hall as you come into this building. It reminds the members of the court every day of the oath that they have taken. I'll then invite Lord Justice Stevens to sign the oaths book in which the taking of the oaths is recorded, and I will present him with the letters patent recording his appointment by Her Majesty the Queen. I'll then invite him to take his seat on the bench. First, I'd like to say something about Lord Justice Stevens. Ben Stevens was educated at Manchester University, where his personal tutor was our former president, Lady Hale. She tells me that it was obvious even when he was a student that he had a judge's baton in his knapsack. Naturally, he took a first in law. He then chose to return to Northern Ireland at the height of the Troubles, when many people in his position might have preferred to pursue a career in England. He was called to the bar in both Northern Ireland and England, and later also in Ireland. But he practiced as counsel in Northern Ireland. He had a very wide range of experience at the bar, which I think is a definite advantage on this court. It included in particular three distinct areas of the law relating to broadcasting, construction law, and the law relating to personal injuries. In 2007, he was appointed as a judge of the High Court, where he again had a very wide range of experience, working in each of the divisions, and becoming, in 2014, the head of the family division. He also served simultaneously as a judge of the tax and chancery chamber of the upper tribunal, which is a good illustration of his versatility. In 2017, he was appointed as a Lord Justice of Appeal, and since then he has sat or presided in many difficult and important cases. He also sat with members of this court on the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council in 2018 in an appeal from the Bahamas. We're delighted that he'll now be joining us permanently. Lord Justice Stevens, I now invite you to take the oaths required by law.
I, William Benjamin Singh Stevens, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors, according to law. I, William Benjamin Singh Stevens, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly serve our Sovereign Lady, Queen Elizabeth II, in the office of a Justice of the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. And I will do right to all manner of people after the laws and usages of this realm, without fear or favour, affection or ill will.
I now invite you to sign the oaths book. I now have pleasure in presenting you in a socially distanced way with the letters patent recording your appointment.
Thank you.
I now invite you to don the robes of a Justice of the Supreme Court. I now invite you to take your seat on the bench as a Justice of the Supreme Court with the title of Lord Stevens of Queeby Lochgar. That concludes our ceremony. Thank you all for coming today or for watching online. The court will now adjourn.